And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the bleacher and the puppet and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go?
I ain't hosting the Grammys, but I'm hosting the show. And she ain't alone. There's so much in store, so you better tune in. Here's a hint. You might cringe. We're the best of the best. You won't know what to expect, cause we're keeping it news. Cause we're Apache News.
Johanna Lim and Sabrina Layson will be hosting Show 33.
Playing earlier.
Thanks. If anyone out there wants lessons, well, they'll be $100 per minute.
I don't think anyone will be paid for that, but good thing it's free to watch the Grammys.
Oh yeah, but isn't that this Sunday? Right now, it's time for this show. I'm Sabrina.
And I'm Johanna.
And welcome to Show
the
33.
Grammys.
What?
These are my grades. I'm applying for CSF. Are you applying for CSF? You better be applying for CSF.
Yes, Joe, I'm applying for CSF. You can stop now.
Then you better turn it in today before 3 in the ASB
office. I really like video games.
Sabrina, that song wasn't nominated for a Grammy this year.
Yeah, but at least it's enjoyable, just like the third part of our esports documentary.
True.
With the expansion of competitive gaming, it wasn't long before people incorporated video games into their everyday lives. Video games have brought together different narratives and stories that have not only caught the attention of players, but also brought the gaming community together as a whole. Modern games, such as Halo, League of Legends, Fortnite, and Overwatch have created a place for gamers to indulge themselves in, providing a fantasy land for gamers and an escape from reality, creating a whole new world.
I probably spent the most time in the Halo franchise, so I grew up playing Halo. The story and the narrative and the dialogue around the characters has always fascinated me, and there's just such a rich community around Halo as well, and that's why it's my favorite.
The outcome of Twitch's popularity has been impressive. Beyond being an open platform for live streaming, it has heavily affected the growth of esports. Viewers are able to watch live streams for entertainment and even learn a thing or two from professional or casual gameplay. Popular streamers such as Shroud, Summit1G, and Ninja set the stage for competitive gaming and streaming as we know it today.
I think it's going nowhere but up. I think with the blowing up of games like Fortnite, I think it'll really help esports as a whole. I personally don't believe Fortnite should be an esport, but I think it just brings a lot of attention to sites like Twitch, especially with trailblazers like Ninja, and just making a way for more people to come in and get the viewership and attention that esports has deserved for a long time.
By 2021, the esports industry is projected to have over 84 million viewers, a viewership much higher than professional sports leagues, such as the MLB and NBA, and it doesn't look like it'll slow down anytime soon. As the esports industry continues to grow, people and businesses have started to play a part in it, especially in the world of economics.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
What are you doing?
I'm practicing presenting a Grammy.
I think we should hold off of that. Instead of giving out awards, let's give Evelyn a moment to talk about an AHS history teacher, Mr. Beckwith.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm Mr. Beckwith, and I teach social studies here at Arcadia High School. I've been teaching at Arcadia High School for about 24 years now, and I teach modern world history, U.S. history, and AP Human Geography. Those are really great classes. I truly enjoy working with the students in these classes, and I want to encourage young people, especially ninth graders, if you're thinking of getting into that AP class and challenging yourself, try the AP Human Geo class.
Now we got sportsman, we got dance.
We got comp sci, we got film.
We have many dynamic classes.
Here's your pen, you better be signing because you're invited to Beyond You next Wednesday at 6 p.m. in the Pack. Explore the world beyond our classrooms, presented by industry professionals and teachers. See you all there.
We got identity clubs that you haven't seen, but if you want to speak, we can listen to me. Undefined is an identity monologue event taking place today at 7 p.m. in the lecture hall. Learn from your fellow students about their experiences with their culture and identity for only $10. Tickets can be bought from any culture club and identity club member or at D102 or at the door. Sabrina, all the singing, it's got me thinking. Someone could see this and we could win a Grammy.
I don't really think it works like that, but I guess so.
Well, maybe we just need a little more practice.
Or maybe we should just give our voices a little long break. All students better listen up, listen up. We got an internship fair coming up, coming up. We hope to see you in the South Gym at 3:30 to 5:30 today. This could be really big for you, so we hope to see you all there.
February means the Grammys and a time to appreciate music, but February also appreciates and recognizes the Black community with Black History Month. Here's Clara with more details.
African American History Month, also known as Black History Month, commemorates the milestones and achievements made by African Americans in not only the United States but around the world. Nearly 50 years after the abolishment of the 13th Amendment, the precursor to Black History Month, known as Negro History Week, was created in the United States in 1926 by historian Carter G. Woodson. It was originally celebrated during the second week of February to coincide with the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. With the assistance of civil rights movements under the leadership of key figures including Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and Rosa Parks, President Gerald Ford officially recognized Black History Month in 1976.
Black History Month is a very special month for the African American community because it gives us time to reflect on those who fought for what was right and what they believed in. They're the reasons why our community now can be free and just enjoy their lives. And even looking at it now in our nation, there's a lot of tensions with the police in our community. But if we keep looking at these idols and reflecting on who they are and what they did, we can use them as examples for peace and equality.
By empathizing and understanding, our nation can come together as one. This has been Clara. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Clara. If it's meant to be, it'll be you by Lychee. Today's the last day to buy Lychee jelly cups from Link Crew for only 25 cents. So don't forget to go out and buy those jelly bellies from any Link Crew member.
Pennies, got so many pennies. Don't want to buy Lychee with them? I'll tell you what you can do with them instead. Hope and Cure Cancer Club is hosting a fundraiser for the Lymphoma and Leukemia Society from February 4th until the 15th. All proceeds will go to supporting and researching a cure. So if you see white boxes being carried around by these club members, remember to donate, donate.
Some people want it all,
but I don't want nothing at all if I ain't got sports.
If you ain't got sports, yeah.
Thanks for that. I really think you guys could win a Grammy. Now while they're singing, let's tune them out and tune in to Apache Sports.
I'm losing it.
Our boys from basketball gave it their all this season, but unfortunately they were unable to make it to playoffs. Although they lost their first few games, our Apaches came out on top against Hoover during their third game. Struggling against their competition, our boys persevered through their losses and won against Burroughs a few games later. Their last game of the league was against our rivals, Crescenta Valley. Unfortunately, our players' determination was not enough to beat the Falcons, ending the season with a league record of 2-12, but with an overall record of 11-17. No matter the amount of losses, there were many close calls throughout the season. Our boys' basketball has many strong qualities. However, for our players, communication was not exactly their strongest suit, and it caused them to miss opportunities during games. While the end of their season was rough, Apache News is confident in a more successful season in the future. Good luck next year, boys! Congrats to girls water polo and girls basketball for moving on to the next round of CIF. Now let's kick the ball over to Jason with boys soccer.
Our boys varsity soccer team had many ups and downs on an unforgettable season, fighting hard and not giving up any game. They started off strong in their first game against LaSalle, beating them with a score of 5-0. However, as time passed, they couldn't continue this streak, as they lost to teams such as Pasadena and Temple City. Through great communication skills and teamwork, our boys were able to secure 2 more wins at the end of their season against Glendale and John Muir. In their final game, they used their skills once again against Crescenta Valley, resulting in a draw of 2-2, ending their season with a league score of 5-9-2.
I think As a team, we're all really proud of finally beating Glendale and CV for the first time in 4 years.
Early on in the season, if we could have put away those ties and maybe some of those losses, maybe by scoring goals or, I don't know, saving them from behind the net, you know.
Here in Apache News, we'd like to congratulate boys soccer and all those sports that participated this season. Now let's go back to the studio with Sab and Johanna.
Sunflower and Thank You Next weren't nominated for a Grammy?
Really? Well, that's a series of unfortunate events.
Actually, that's a show that Trinity and Brandon are reviewing on this week's latest in entertainment.
We are big music fans.
But we're even bigger fans of Netflix, especially because of a series of unfortunate events. What do you mean, eh?
I mean, the books are better, to be honest.
You're kidding, right?
Here we go. A series of unfortunate events is originally a string of children's novels written by Daniel Handler, or as many known for his pen name, Lemony Snicket.
It focuses on the bizarre yet fascinating lives of the 3 Baudelaire children, Violet, Klaus, and Sunny, after the mysterious deaths of their parents.
First of all, the book series is ominous and thrilling because of how it leaves you asking questions. The TV series throws out the entire idea of having a mysterious narrator by having him as a prominent on-screen character. Now, the plot and the whole mystery aspect is less entertaining.
But the show still carries that mystery by alluding to so much visually while providing so little detail on the various secrets at the same time, just like the books.
Look, I'm not saying the show is bad at all. Personally, I believe the books give a much more thrilling journey because of how mysterious and open-ended it leaves the characters' fates. It was all up for open interpretation, while the show kind of leaves everything with a happy ending.
While the ending that was left up to speculation was good, I personally think that resolving many plot points helps to wrap everything up with a neat bow, yet still leaves the fates of many characters up to the wind.
How about I give the series a try if you give the books a try?
Reading's hard.
You read the script.
That's different. Well, look at the time. I'm gonna miss out on my Netflix time if we don't wrap this up. I'm Brandon.
I'm Trinity. See you at the award show.
Most of the songs we sang on the show were nominated for the Grammys, and the winners will be announced this weekend. But the first person who comments on our next Instagram post a list of all the songs we sang on today's show will win a shout out on Wednesday's show.
And while you're doing that, make sure to follow all of our social media accounts listed down below if you don't want to hear us sing anymore.
But I thought we were good.
We really weren't.
Well, it's been Johanna Unana.
And this has been Sabrina. And remember to say hi to our French friends when you see them.